10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to this week's Quick 5 Questions. It's on Tuesday, so just pretend it's Monday. Just pretend it's Monday. No, I put it on today because I wanted to do that emergency reading for Auckland. I think that's how we pronounce it. I have no idea how to pronounce it, but I want to do another one because I've got a bad feeling that something's amiss round about that area. So I don't want to alarm you, obviously, but I always give you the good with the bad. So look out for that coming because I'm trying to fit that in. So we've got quick fire questions today. Yes, we have. I always think the fairies have landed. They've come in for quick fire questions. So, yes, so I've got a few. I've got some from not last week's live, the week before's. That's why I wanted to put it in capital letters so it's easy to get them for the ones that we don't get. So anyway, so the quick fire question, I've done it this way. I'm trying to find things that's going to it's going to be less work. It's going to be less work for me. So let's get started. Will there be a reverse on the jibber-jabber? So will there be a reverse on the jibber-jabber? I'll put these off. I'll put that one off because I think that's quite hide that one as well. Right, I'll put this off before I show you cards. Right, so will there be a reverse in the jibber-jabber? The jibber-jabber. Will there be a reverse? Oh gosh. Cards are picking themselves. Right, will there be a reverse of the jibber-jabber? Will there be a reverse of the jibber-jabber? Okay, so take this away. It's just so I can still see the questions. Oh wow. Okay. 1, 2. Will there be a reverse of the jibber-jabber? Okay, let's see if there will be. Will there be? Okay, well, they're working on it. They are working on it. People who took it are starting to stress out. And I'm not surprised because the amount of truth bombs that's coming out is enough to, get people worried. Some people are disappointed in themselves that they were taken in. But some of them were taken in for selfish reasons. I'll do this so that I can do this, instead of using their common sense. But, I feel as if they've been working on it for a while and they've had like three things that they've tried to do that hasn't quite worked. But they've got another two. Okay. There was a hell of a lot of resistance to it, but that's the way, like the crazies as we call them. Try to put a stop to it because they're crazy, Right. There's two factions, I think it is, working on this, right? There's the good medical. There's a good medical, but it's coming from above. They're telling them how to do it. So I'm hearing it's not all doom and gloom. Yes, there will be. I can't say all, everything's hunky-dory, but they are working on it. But, some of it's in its infant stage. They're starting because they did a hell of a lot of damage. There's definitely, there's like, I'm wondering if you'll start hearing about it in March. Remember I said something's coming in March? I don't want to say that that's it. But I'm getting a strong kind of maybe 3 months. That would be February, March, maybe April. No, we're still dying, aren't we? Like it's something to do with three. It's either three, faction or the medical profession, the higher, the galactics. There's some that it's like three people, three working on it. Three factions are working on this. Will it be a cure? No. Some people have got off. Can't say scot-free because some of them done it for selfish reasons. Some of them done it out of absolute fear. So, what's the saying? Buy in haste, repent at leisure. Yep, they were very, very complacent. Mistrust as well. Misplaced trust. Misplaced trust. Well, some of health is for some, dissipated, it's getting worse and worse and worse, Yep. Some of them are confused, as in, what have we done? What have we done? Some of them are paid very, very well, very, very well. But I feel as if, and I think I've said this before, that they're going to come after the small ones, the doctors, the nurses, and work their way up. Because, I feel as if I was just doing my job's not going to wash. Like medical, they're working on the medical. Miracles do happen. Miracles do happen, okay? Oh, well, do you know what they're working on right away? To protect the unborn babies. To protect the babies. To protect the babies. Because human life has to go on. Reproductive systems have to go on. This is what I'm hearing. They have to go on. Okay, so that's the priority now is the unborn baby. Yep. Excuse me. Some of it your body rejected itself. It rejected it itself. Some people's immune system was shot to pieces. But some people, when they took it, take one, take two. But it was a case of the body. The body's a strong thing. If something foreign's in it, it'll get rid of it. And I feel as if that's what happened. I feel as if it never went to plan. It never had the effect that the crazies thought it would because of the body, because of people's actual immune systems. So, they tried to lower it. And some, don't get me wrong, some it did, but I would say the vast majority it didn't. The body was, hey ho, out. You've overstayed your welcome, get. I feel as if if your immune system could talk, that's what it would have been saying. You're no business being here. Get out. I feel as if they're working on the I've got to watch what I'm saying on YouTube, obviously, right? But the prick, the prick injured. They're working in that. They're working in revising so that those who they're injured. So there's things going on. There's things going on that we don't even know about. Right, definitely. Do you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing somebody off world, right? Very, very medical man, right? That's a man. That is a man, right? With the knowledge and the know-how I'm hearing, the knowledge and the know-how who is working in this. Do you know what I'm hearing? Humanity left to its own devices, and this is what it does. This is what they do. This is what they do it themselves. Right, we're in a straight road, a straight path now. See the way this path straight. We're in a straight path now. Straight path. It's still got its winds and its turns, but I don't know how it can have winds and turns and be ready at the same time, but that's what I'm getting told. There's something to do with water. There's something to do with water. It's something to do with water. Water's a very cleansing thing. It's a very cleansing thing. So, yep. They tried their damnedest to take humanity down, and it hasn't worked. It didn't work. Of course, it's team. Yeah, definitely. It didn't work. The plan didn't work. The plans failed. Yes, people will pass away. Yes, people are injured. But it didn't have the effect that they thought it would. I'm saying water. Whatever this is, they're working with water. The good guys. There's water everywhere. Do you know what I'm saying as well? See the way the sun's really, really shining right through the trees? Well, I'm seeing like when, 2020, right? You couldn't see any. I don't know about anybody else, but it was as if, the end of 2019, we're coming into 2020, you couldn't see anything. I mean, I was blocked. Other people were blocked, and I could not see. It was as if there was. Remember, I said even when I came in to help New Zealand, there was a great big dark blinking cloud. That was what was happening in 2020, and it was a go 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 go. I feel as if they jumped the crazies. They jumped the gun, and it was as if the white hats and the good guys were, oh my god, playing catch up, but they've caught up with them and they've overtaken them now. They've overtaken them. This is the last remnants of, they need to still be here because because people still think their government's looking after them. And it's not. It's not. All the things are coming out. That's what I'm hearing. It's all coming out. So that was, yes, there will be a reverse. It's not overnight. It won't be an overnight thing. Yeah, a fiery climax is coming. This might be, I'm seeing like March, but I feel as if it's April, right? So a fiery climax is coming. The truth about the jibber-jabs is coming out. It's coming out with James O'Keefe, okay, and others, okay. But it'll be so in your face that people can't bury their head. See, I'm seeing big ostriches as a, what was it, buried their head in the sand. I can't remember the one that they're saying, but do you know, they're all over the place, like burying their head in the sand. I don't want to know. Oh, don't tell me these things. I don't want to know them. I don't want, don't tell me. Why not? Well, you're going to have to face it sooner or later, so it may as well be sooner. That's, not you, because everybody knows. But, you know. So that was the first one. That was the first question. It's not all doom and gloom. It's not as doom and gloom as it was at the start, I mean, there is miracles. There we go in this one. Right, so. Oh, yeah. Right, so the second one, oh, here we go. Just when you think Mrs. Teeth is away, she's back. Oh, yes. Well, Mrs. Teeth get a dame hoot for the way she handled the scary flu. So we'll just imagine it. Yeah. Oh, God. Dame Jacinda. Dame Jacinda. Oh, God. Will she get rewards? Will she get nice rewards for what she done? Will she? Okay. Will she get lovely rewards? That's what we like to know. Oh, right. There is people try to conjure up something for her. She thinks that she was successful. Well, she was successful in the way. She was successful in her mission. She was successful in her mission. I feel as if she's getting guarded, though. I feel as if she's getting guarded. It's all systems go. She's not as popular. Well, obviously she's not as popular, but she's not as. I wonder if something's happened financially. Well, I mean, if she's away, will she not get a big salary? She's still very independent. She still thinks she's very independent. I feel as if they'll fight against it. I feel as if they might try, but they'll fight against it. That went there. Okay. She thinks that was her destiny. That was her destiny. She's fulfilled it. She's now putting up a front. She's putting up a front. She's trying to say everything's fine when it's not. She's very impatient. She's very impatient. What's she impatient for? Oh, well, do you know, her instincts kicked in. Her instincts kicked in as, I've not got protection. I've not got protection anymore. She feels guilt, but just for herself. It's all me. Me, I did this. Now she wishes that, no, they weren't the only source of information. Remember she said that? Yeah, her vanity got ahead of her. It got ahead of her. She thinks she should be rewarded because she worked. She put in all the hours. And she thinks she should be rewarded. Yep. Do you know what I'm saying? That the payment isn't paid with gold. it's not as paved as gold with gold as she thought it was. As she thought it was. In Scotland, we've got a saying, it's your tea's out, meaning, you know, we've got your number, we've got your number, we know what you've been up to. I feel as if it's a your tea's out kind of case. Your tea's out just under hen. She's been made hold a mirror up to herself, and what's she done? She's somewhere else. She's somewhere else. Yep. Our world's crumbling anyway. Do you know what I hear as well? Say all these Scottish sayings, I'm sorry, but like I fear it was an ill wind blows. An ill wind blows, there was an ill wind blowing her way. I feel as if there's going to be a big expose done where I feel as if she's done even more to the people than you know about. She's done even more. Okay, so the last one, the wee clarifier. A win-win outcome is forecast, right? I don't feel this is for her, though. I feel this is for the people. She's going to get justice. Look, see the way that the scales are. Justice. I feel as if, look out for, I mean, I know October's like months away, but I feel as if October might be things coming out about her. I mean, I know that you're going to have to wait a wee while, you know, but I don't see a damehood is there for her anyway. But I feel as if somebody was trying, you know, look what I did. You know, it aren't tyrants and trouble and all. There we go. Right, so what's the next one? Oh, yeah, Charlie. Will the coronation of King Charles III go well? Or will it be a disaster? Will it be a disaster or will it go well? Well, if Scotland were anyway, you know, the proud country it was and it is, and it's supposed to be, they would have turned around and said, no, you're not getting the Stone of Destiny. So there'll be no coronation because no, the Stone of Destiny is ours and we're keeping it and you're not getting it. But no, I think it's already down there. So Scotland said, just take it. You may as well just take all our freedoms as well while you're at it. Scotland the brave. My backside. So let's see. Will the coronation of Charles III go well, or will it be a disaster? Will it go well, or will it be a disaster? The last time I done one, I think, on the royal family, I think I upset all the royalists. All right, okay. Right. Ooh. Oh, God. Right, okay. The run up to it will be fine and everything will be to plan, okay? I feel as if there's going to be a coming back together of the family, which won't, and it'll annoy, you know, the likes of Piers Morgan and all those that don't like Harry. I feel as if they're trying to reconcile. I don't think it's going to go well at all. There's very, very much, there's trouble brewing already. I feel as if there's something on offer. There's something on offer. Oh, wow. I'm wondering if Charles will be king. Remember I said I didn't see him being king? I still don't see him. I mean, he's king now, but maybe taking the throne. I'm wondering if they're going to offer him something to go away. To go away. Are they going to try and pass it to William? Are they going to try and pass it to William? Right, this was always his quest. He was always destined to be king. And he believed and he believes that he is king. I mean, he is king now. I think it's a case of he would love the family all to be there. He would love it all to be there, but there's trouble brewing. Right, I feel as if something's going to come out about the royal family before he takes the throne, before his coronation. I feel as if something bad's going to come out about them. I wonder if it's going to be pushed back. Is it going to be pushed back? To further on in the year? Oh, definitely. There's things coming out about the royal family, and I feel as if that's going to stall it. It's something to do with their faith. Something to do with their faith. I mean, I think we know what it is. I feel as if they're going to try and bypass Charles and go straight to William. Definitely. He is king. That's what they're saying. He is king. He's the king. The king of the land. King of the land. I feel as if he won't be in Buckingham Palace and he won't be in Windsor. Right, it's something to do with the family. Something to do with them. Oh well, do you know what I'm hearing? There's too much blood being spilt. Too much blood's been spilt. I'm also hearing... See, I've got a work sense of humour, right? I'm also hearing they can't get the family in the one room, let alone... I think it would be Westminster Abbey, let alone Westminster Abbey. They can't get the family, and I'm seeing Andrew in this as well. In the one room, never mind all turning up for a coronation. But I'm hearing he is king. He is king. Well, he is the king. Be bold to make the first move. I'm wondering if he's going to put his foot down. Put his foot down and say, this way or no way. This way or the highway. I feel as if he's going to outmaneuver the advisors and all those hangers on and all those that are making waves. I think he's going to outsmart them. Right now, I don't know. I feel as if it went ahead now, it'd be a disaster. But things can change. Things can change. There's too much. I feel as if the family's in turmoil. The whole family, you know. Anyway, so that was Cheryl's. That was Cheryl's. And the last question, wait, I'll just get this up. The last question, I think we're back to the jibber-jabber. I hope I've got this name right. What will happen to Nick Chamberlain? His rollout of the 319 jibber-jabber, right? So what will happen to him because of his part he played? I think we'll ask it that way. Right. What will happen to Nick Chamberlain? The part he played in the hoax, the hoax. The part for his part. Oh well. Oh gosh, right. He was very much thought he was the king in the castle. Okay, I feel as if he was paid very handsomely. I feel as if there's a big secret to come out about him. I feel this is a male, right? He's disappointed. He's disappointed that it didn't go to plan. Did he resign? Is he resigned? Because I feel as if trouble's coming his way. Was he quite popular with I mean, I know you'll tell me in the comments, was he quite popular with the people at the start? Because that's what I'm hearing. But the people have sussed him out. Right. Right. His role in it is that a completion? Is it a completion? People were grateful to him. Yeah, definitely something coming out about him. Okay. I feel as if he's disappointed it didn't go his way. He was on a quest. It was a quest he was on. Yep. People are going to be quite joyful because I feel as if they'll not get away with it. They'll not get away. My goodness. The people are on. I feel as if he was quite popular, right? But the people they're going to catch on to what happened in the part he played. Right. But they played. I'm going to put another caption because I'm not getting this. Right, he thought everything was rosy. I get it now. Everything was rosy, and he was doing what he had to do, and he's trying to sail out of trouble. He's trying to get sail out of trouble. Definitely. Wow. That trouble's coming. I feel as if somebody's going to whistleblow. Remember I said that? Somebody was in the departments of going to whistleblow. A whistleblow. You know, like so the that kind of thing. I feel as if this investigation's going on to everybody that was involved in this. Because that's what I'm seeing. Yep. Yeah. I feel as if, and you can let me know if I'm right or if I'm away in the opposite direction, but I feel as if people respected him. I feel as if it's a male, right? Respected, um, you know, what he said was law. What he said was, oh, you know, oh, no, you must be right. But what he done is coming out, and it's he showed the world the real him. You know, as in now you can see the real him. What he was really, we've always saw through them, but other people are beginning to see through them now as well. You know, so that was quick fire question. I think this was a better way of doing this actually. That was quick fire questions for this week. So I'll be put back to Monday next week. Okay, it was just because I moved it to today to get um, just to get this a wee update on Auckland, I think it's pronounced. I've pronounced it about 3 different ways. I think that's the one. Right, so I'm going to try and make make it time to maybe even do another one, reread into it. Okay, so but you were watching Quick Five Questions with me, Karen Kay.